Now, when it comes to products, I prefer selling and using products that help you build your business. Because when you start thinking about products, you typically relate that to niche-specific products, meaning only certain people will want what you have. Then, how do you attract those people that specifically are in the market for your product? During my 1 year of college, I started selling home theater speakers. I would buy them factory direct, overseas, import them, go through customs, all of that, and then I'd sell them on eBay for a small profit. Well, 12 months in, eBay skyrocketed, and major retailers came in, pushed their weight around, and essentially drove me out of business. So I quickly realized that niche-specific products and services are fiercely competitive, especially when you have a very limited audience. There was also one other major flaw. I didn't have any repeat business. People would buy one time, and that was it. I was doing the work constantly over and over again and not building any residual income or repeat business. Think about the retail giants like Walmart, Target, and even like your local grocery store. They sell products that people want, need, consume, and use over and over again. They thrive off repeat business. Well, if I gave you a business selling products that built your business, I gave you a system like none other, unparalleled in this industry, and if I gave you access to traffic partners with traffic delivered to your system at the flip of a switch, and it put money in your pocket hand over fist, wouldn't you be back time and time again? So, with the lesson I learned from my speaker business, I shifted my focus to products that are geared toward making you money and have an opportunity built into the product paying you month after month from automated repeat business that compounds on itself each month. Because when you have something like that, you no longer have a niche-specific audience for your product. You have a product for the masses. Get 100 people in a room, and how many of these people are currently in the market ready to buy a home theater speaker system? Maybe one, if that. Okay, so your niche market is about 1% of the population. Now, take that same group of 100 people and ask them how many people are in the market and ready to make more money. Probably just about everyone. So now you have 100% of the population as your niche audience. I mean, how many people hate their job? How many people want to make more money? Well, anyone and everyone. So when you have a product that helps you make money, the whole world is your marketing playground. What I want to do now is introduce you to my business partner real quick. His name's Chris Jones. He's a major player in putting this system together, making it work as well as it does, as automated as it does, so we can all enjoy life instead of babysitting a business. This guy brings so much to the table. He's going to come on for a quick minute and talk to you about our vision for the future and where we see you going with us in the months to come. Then after that, I'm going to come back on. I'm going to go over these products that build your business and put money in your pocket unlike any other product in the industry. I'm going to show you how you can get started immediately, and then I'm going to quickly go over some freebies, some bonuses that I put in place. I'm going to give them to you to help you build your success in a massive way at a painless lightning speed. Fair enough? Literally thousands of dollars in stuff to help you out and make you an overnight success story. Now actually, I almost forgot about these. Just before I send it over to Chris, I want to show you something, okay? These checks back here represent money made part-time, all within about 15 months time or so. Took just a few minutes of my time each day. No phone calls, no closing, no marketing skills used, nothing magical or fancy, just a simple, powerful system and some traffic driven to that system by my ad managers. That's it. So you can see my back is literally up against the wall here and I've got limited space, but this one, 202,000. Got my name on it. Hopefully you can see that. And this one here, 118,000. Same situation. Got my name on it. I can't really tell if you can see this, so I'm hoping you can. 121,000 on this one. This one's a little smaller. And then there's this one here, $478,000. Now these checks represent real money that I've made selling the Empower Network products using this system. Okay, 100% commissions, and I didn't have to build a single product. Now I'm going to spend a couple quick minutes going over Empower Network and the products as soon as Chris is done here, okay? So again, I'm going to hand it over to Chris, and then after that, I'll briefly go over Empower Network. I'm going to get this system in your hands. I'm going to get you the bonuses, hook you up with my ad managers and traffic partners, and I'm going to get you started and off to the races, okay? So with that, here's Chris, the guy who helped me build out the most automated, best converting system that either of us have ever used, and I'll see you again in just a minute.
Hey there, my name's Chris Jones. You just heard from my business partner, Chris Campbell. We're often known as the Chris and Chris team, And I wanted to now explain to you our grand vision of iPass. What is this package that you have in your hand right now, and what does it mean to you? Where are we going with this? The biggest opportunity lies in front of you in understanding and consciously understanding the ideas that we're putting in front of you. Now, we're not going to sit here and say that, hey, you're going to become a millionaire overnight. That's not what we're about. What we are about is helping thousands of people over the course of the next 18 to 24 months become successful internet entrepreneurs. And I mean successful and that can mean anything really to you. It could mean making a few extra bucks to be able to pay your mortgage. It could mean you leaving your job because now you can afford to do that. Or it could mean you making $1 million or more, okay? Now, I always like to say the saying, you know, there's a million ways to make $1 million online. And I truly believe that because there's so many avenues that you can go. You can create your own products, you can go out there and be an affiliate marketer, you can be an advertiser, a publisher, come out with a best-selling book, you could sell knitting projects. It doesn't matter. The cool thing about the internet that Chris and I have learned over several years is it's not about what you're selling. It's more about reaching the mass amounts of people that want what you have, okay? How do you reach the market that wants what you have? And then doing that in a big way so you can make big money. That's what the internet offers you to do. See, it's a business model that runs 24/7. We all know that. The internet never turns off, okay? Sometimes you have to turn off from the internet. It's a common problem. But let me back up for a second real quick and let me tell you a little bit about myself, because Chris and I are two very different people. In fact, we were competitors when we first started this industry and we got into this industry. You know, I lived in Southeast Asia. I was doing martial arts professionally right out of high school. I went to college shortly after that at the University of Minnesota to study criminology. You see, I didn't know what I wanted to do in my life, but I knew I wanted to get kind of into investigation work and really go into the FBI is what I wanted to do. And so after 9/11, I actually got a job offer from Homeland Security. You see, I come from more of a corporate background, whereas Chris comes from more of a completely different type of background. But our similarities are this. We both dropped out of college and we both wanted more for ourselves. We wanted to become something bigger and have freedom. Now, what does freedom mean? Well, it means that you can do what you want when you want and you're not bound by the financial surrounding that you're in. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you can't go on that vacation or you can't buy that gift for your wife or your children that you want to, that's not free, okay? Freedom is the ability in our industry to be able to wake up when you want to wake up and do what you want to do, work from home, travel, have the nice things that you want to have, and take care of your family and spend more time with them. So what does the vehicle look like that's going to get you there? I'm not here to pitch you, and Chris and I are not here to pitch you on the next best opportunity. We're not here to hype up, you know, the super juice or the super product or pill that's out today. We were looking, when we first partnered in late 2010, let me start there, we were competitors. We were competing in the same space online, and we came together in late 2010, so you know what if we work together? What if we come together to do something bigger and help more people faster? Because we would notice something. People were having the same problems time and time again. We figured out how to make a lot of money on the internet. We know what it's like to make 6, 7+ figures, okay? But a lot of people that we were teaching just weren't getting the job done. And yet we had some people that were. Some people were going on to great success. In fact, we've trained and coached some of the industry leaders that are out there today. But the average person still wasn't getting it. And what I mean by average is the majority. Okay, you're going to have the people that are successful no matter what. But what about the mom and pops? What about the people that are already working in their professional lives, whether they're doctors or lawyers, and they were just tired of the rat race? What about those people? That's where Chris and I came up with iPass. And you'll hear more about this in a second. Chris is going to come back on and explain this all to you. You see, iPass was built to help the average person succeed and find success. Now, am I saying you're all going to be a millionaire? Absolutely not. But for you to have an inkling of success to start with, it's going to change your morale, it's going to change your momentum in your life, where you start doing the right things for the first time maybe in your life that start to get you results. And those results will carry you into thousands of dollars. And if you want millions of dollars, it's available to you. It's out there. It's possible. Okay? So iPass was something that we thought up that would take the element of error out of the picture. Now, this isn't sit on the couch and be lazy business, okay? This is not a get-rich overnight scheme of any sorts. This is a very systematic approach to starting and running an internet business, where you don't have to create your own products, you don't have to create own systems or websites, you don't even have to market on your own, you can contract that, okay? So we wanted to create all this stuff for you so you wouldn't have to go through the errors that we had 2 years and years ago, almost 8 years ago now. We created iPass and we created this beautiful package that you have in your hands right now. As you notice, we spared no expense to get this done. We wanted to present this to the working class person, the professional person, even other entrepreneurs that are making 7, 8 figures even. We want to say, you know what, we're serious about helping people, and then they can see how to leverage that. So with that being said, iPass is in front of you right now. And iPass stands for, we like to call it your Internet Prospect Acceleration System. How do you get prospects to see your stuff faster? It's going to get you more money, okay? Some people call it Internet Prosperity Acceleration System. You can call it whatever you want, but the bottom line is this. It's a systematical approach to marketing a product or service online, having systems and websites and training and everything available to you in one place. So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to Chris here in a minute, but let me say one more thing. If I could give you a chance to say, you know what, I want you to start over. So all the failures that you've had, that's okay. It's part of the process. Believe me, we've all failed, and failed in a big way, okay? But I want you to set that aside for a minute and look at the materials with an open mind that are in front of you. Notice we did not spare any expense to make this. We're not hyping this up. We're being very honest and truthful with you of what your expectations are and what your potential can be, all right? In this day and age, I think a lot of people can see through the BS. You can see through all the fame and fortune that really isn't real. Unfortunately, a lot of people do lie about their success. We're not here to do that. We're here to help thousands of you, and we do legitimately mean thousands of you, find success with iPass. Now, the cool thing is we're partnering with a company called the Empower Network. You'll hear more about that in a minute. So you don't have to worry about coming up with your own product. We didn't even want to create a product. We just wanted to create an infrastructure around a company that would pay you very, very handsomely. Okay? So you're going to hear about this Empower Network that is doing some phenomenal things. It's already paid out upwards, I think, $60 million to people, but not with the iPass system. See, iPass is its own system in itself. So you merge that with the Empower Network products and infrastructure there. Plus, we have a new merger that we just made for the best training and support, where we do masterminds every 3 months, where we'll take you to presidential suites at baseball stadiums. We'll take you out to dinner. We'll have drinks with you and network with you in person, which nobody does this, because we know that for you to succeed, you need to start surrounding yourself with successful people who have what you want. So I know if I can sit there and shake your hand and have a cocktail with you and sit next to you at dinner and talk to you about the right things to do, you're going to start to see success that much faster, because I'm telling you that opportunity doesn't exist out there right now until iPass. So with that, we have an amazing opportunity for you. Take this seriously, be prompt, and we look forward to talking to you soon. So with that, I'm going to turn it back over to Chris. He's going to get all the juicy stuff to you, show you how you can get started right away, and show you what this means financially to you, and really how simple it is to get started, and the fact that anybody can do it. So with that, it's Chris Jones here. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
So let's get into Empower Network here. Now, this is important. You don't need to know all about it right now. Okay, you don't need to understand every element to understand how powerful it is. Trust me that I've done the due diligence and have determined that this is by far the best fit for you and me and this system. I'm going to cover the basics, but here is what's important for you right now. You make 100% commissions and you earn 20% of what your team does. All these funds are going to be deposited into your bank account once a week, every week. Now, understand 100% commissions is powerful, because that means after your first sale, you're at break even. Sale 2 and beyond, pure profit. Now, if the company is paying 100% commissions, naturally you're probably asking, how does the company make money? Well, there's 3 ways, okay? They charge a nominal $19 affiliate fee, and with 110,000 members, they're growing by about 500 a day, If even half of those are active, that's over $1 million a month to the company. The second way is they hold quarterly events and raise over $1 million for each event selling tickets. And that's fair because they have expenses, they have offices, they have employees, a whole 9 yards to pay for. And thirdly, the owners actually do a bit of marketing themselves. So they make money just as you and I do as affiliates. Which I think is cool, because instead of getting rich by owning the company, they're getting rich by selling the products, which in my opinion is a huge testament to the validity of what we're doing here. So that's how they afford their bills and make money themselves and can still pay 100% commissions. Just wanted to clear the air on that before it even comes up. Okay? So moving on. You know the saying, give a man a fish and you'll feed him for a day, teach him to fish and you'll feed him for a lifetime. Now, I like that statement, but I don't like following it in business, because teaching you something and having you learn something, that's where you get overwhelmed and you get frustrated with having to wait and learn before making money. So, I believe in giving you fish and teaching you to fish at the same time. Now, what I mean by that is I believe in giving you plug-and-play resources, things like access to my ad manager, so that way you can immediately begin seeing results and making money in days, possibly even hours, and then teaching you other marketing strategies at the same time. I'm a fan of hooking you up with co-ops and traffic partners from the beginning so you can get instant results. And if you want to branch out and do something of some of your own stuff maybe, then I provide the help, the materials and the resources for you to dive in and take your business to the next level at your own pace, of course. So as we get into the products and bonuses that we built the system around, it's important to note that some of you may in fact be after the products, some may be after the products and the money opportunity, and some may just frankly be after the money. And any of the above is perfectly fine. But I'm going to venture to guess that just about everyone here is after the money. Why not? Especially since we've made it so easy with this system. Well, I have good news for you, because the products actually show you and help you in making money. And the money comes from distributing these great products through our unique sales system. Empower Network works great as a standalone product and business, which is how I prefer to use it, while many others use it in conjunction with another business. And either is okay. So if you currently don't have a business, great. And if you do currently have a business that you're working and building, then that's great as well. It will actually help you grow your existing business simultaneously without any extra work. Empower Network is a perfect fit for this system. And that's because in addition to 100% commissions and the products being completely centered on building your business, Empower Network encompasses the triangle of success. Now, what's the success triangle? Well, to have a well-rounded system, maximize your efforts, and not leave any money on the table, you need 3 components to your money-making strategy. So let's get into what these 3 things are real quickly. We'll just take a quick minute to go over this so that way you understand. Okay? The first one is what I call now money. Okay? The second one is your residual money, having a residual component, and we'll break these down. And the third one is big money. Hopefully you guys can read that and see that okay. Okay? So you got your now money, your first component. The second one is residual money, and the third one is your big money. Okay? Now, the now money is your low-priced entry products. These increase your conversions because it gives affordability to everyone. And this puts money in your pocket right away, right up front. Residual money is your walkaway money. That's your retirement money. You do the work once and you get paid for it every single month, month in, month out. Residual income grows and compounds, getting bigger each month as more sales are made. Make sense? And finally, the big money, that's your ticket to success, the high-ticket stuff. It's also referred to as back-end products or back-end income. This is the lifestyle money, the money that really adds up quickly and changes your life. You know, if someone bought one thing from you, very likely they'll buy more. And if you don't have other products to offer your customers, you're leaving a ton of money on the table. With offering high ticket on the back end, the money adds up quickly. Now, it's important that you have a business that follows this model. You don't want to lead with a high ticket product because that kills the potential for the majority of your prospects that can't afford it. But if you lead with a low ticket product to get most people in the door, you're able to build that trust with them, and naturally, many people will buy more stuff from you either on the spot right then and there or shortly thereafter. Additionally, by having a low-ticket product and increasing conversions, that gives more leads for your business assistant to call and work on upgrading them, making you even more money. Now, Empower Network encompasses all three aspects of the success triangle, and with this system, we present it in a fashion that leads with the low ticket, that automatically includes the residual component built into the low ticket, and then we offer the high ticket sales that quickly transforms your bank account. Now, here is perhaps the most appealing part of this system. Every single dollar generated for everyone using our system has done it all with no talking to friends or family, no sales calls or prospecting strangers, and out of the top 100 affiliates in Empower Network, more than half of them are on our team with iPass and the Prosperity team. So no, it's just not me making money. Empower Network has paid out over $40 million in 100% commissions in the last 2 years or so. And much of that has gone to people just like you on my team because of this system. Ordinary people looking for more out of life, no internet skills, no business skills, people who have never made a dime online before, people who are totally green to this industry, who have never tried anything like this before, as well as people who have tried 20 different home-based businesses before, never made a dime, lost thousands of dollars in other ventures. They're finally making it happen right here, right now, because of this system paired with Empower Network.
I wanted to be in control of my future and my destiny. You know, I don't want to rely on a boss and, you know, having a paycheck. I want to be able to do whatever I want whenever I want to do that. And I knew that I kind of wanted to do something with the internet, but I wasn't quite sure where to start. You know, I wasn't a programmer or a developer or a web designer or anything like that. You know, I knew how to surf, you know, the internet and check my email, and that's about it. But I plugged into this very same system that you're looking at right now, and I learned a lot of really, you know, important skills, and I've taken those skills and I've applied them, and I've had days where I've made $1,000, $1,500, and even as much as $3,000 in a single day.
At the last Empower Network event, in a room full of, gosh, there were probably at least 6,000 people or more, nearly 98% of the people in that room stood up saying they've made money. And many of them were new within the last couple months, which is awesome. They're just getting started. Many of those people in Empower Network weren't even in my group, meaning that they didn't have access to the system and they were still making money. Again, that's a huge testament for the immense power behind the Empower Network products on their own. Throw the power of the system on top of that, and you've got a powerhouse that can only be stopped by not taking action. Now, one quick side note that I want to address before moving on here. A big question I get, will Empower Network be around for a while? And to give you the appropriate answer is, I can't predict the future. But I can tell you this. I've been in the industry for a long time. There have been some sketchy operations that have given this industry kind of a bad rap. I fell victim to many of them early on in my success, before my success actually. Perhaps you have as well. And fortunately for us, Empower Network is actually doing a great job at giving this industry a great name. They pay 100% commissions, for crying out loud. Obviously, they have your interest in mind first and foremost, and then theirs comes second. That says volumes above all those other, those junk programs that pay you little tiny piddly commissions. Anybody can try and do what the owners of Empower Network are doing. But where these other people fall short is their heart. Because of Empower Network, I've had the privilege of building a personal relationship with the two Daves, the owners, and these relationships will last a lifetime. You're going to meet them soon, and when you get in front of these guys, the first thing you'll realize about them is how much more passionate they are than the average person. When you have owners as passionate and dedicated as Dave and Dave, you know you're in good hands. As a final note on that, Empower Network retains one of the best home business attorneys in the nation. He has scrutinized every single aspect of this business so that way we are squeaky clean. Really cool stuff. I understand as much as anyone, if you put in the work, you want it to last. So with that said, I don't foresee Empower Network becoming saturated or falling apart or anything happening, but if it ever did, keep in mind, we use blind offers. So if something did happen, we just switch out the product and the company we're promoting, and the offer stays the same. So you and I, we keep moving forward without missing a beat. But again, that's not going to happen, so rest assured. Now, as if all of this isn't enough and already a no-brainer decision, let's go ahead and get you started and briefly go over what you get, as well as getting those priceless bonuses in your hands to get you rocketing out of the starting gate and making your success even easier and much faster. Now, if you haven't already downloaded the free PDFs, go ahead and do that right now. They're below this video, and you'll want the product guide to follow along, all right? So go ahead and do that now. It's not going to interrupt this video or anything. So grab that, and here's the deal. This system was created to automatically bill you $500 a month. $500 a month for a system as powerful as this is nothing in the grand scheme of things. However, I did say I'm going to give it to you for free, and it wasn't until we paired this system with Empower Network recently that we came up with a way to introduce the system to you for free for a short period of time. And instead of opening it up to anyone and everyone like I've done with my past systems, because I'm giving it away for free, this offer is only available to people on my team to keep this beneficial for me and exclusive for you. You know, I wouldn't just give it away to anyone and everyone. And in fact, we will be charging again for this system a monthly fee, and it's going to happen in the near future. But when you take action before this happens, you'll be grandfathered for life and no charge. So here's how you get it for free. Obviously, a system is no good without something viable to sell, and that's where Empower Network comes into play. And the great thing is, it's just a measly $25, but you have the ability to earn up to $4,625 in 100% commissions with other upsells that are automatically built in. So go ahead, open up the product guide so we can go over the product and all the bonuses together. Now keep in mind that everything I've talked about so far is what you get with my system. I haven't even talked about the Empower products at all yet. So the offer, the system, the traffic partners, all of that is with this system. You know, you could technically make money without the product, like I said, because the system is so strong, but obviously we need something to sell. And again, that's where Empower Network and their products come into play. So let's get to it, and let's get you going, all right? First, we'll quickly go over the product, then the bonuses you get when you get started today. Okay, so the product you get is the Empower Network blogging platform. It's automatically set up for you with 8 super short lessons on how to use your blog to drive free targeted traffic to your site straight from Google, Yahoo, all of the other major search engines. Your blog will automatically sell the Empower Network blogging system and additional products where you get 100% commissions, and as I said, earn up to $4,625 on every single sale. Now, I'm going to set you up with the same system I use, and that's where the majority of your income will come from. So with this system, here are the bonuses that are available to you. Now, keep in mind, you know, bonuses are nice, but don't let bonuses make or break this for you. You know, I could give you hundreds of bonuses, and I could flood you with tons of perceived value, but if the system doesn't convert, you know what good are bonuses? This system converts far better than any other system I've ever seen in the home business space. And trust me, I've seen them all. So really the biggest bonus is a system that actually works. But here are the extras you get. I just actually jotted them down on paper, so they're probably in a different order than in your PDF. And we've actually added a couple extras, I believe, but here we go. You get pre-written follow-up email campaigns that are packed with testimonials and proof. So if your prospects don't buy at first glance, we follow up with them over and over until they do buy from you. You got advanced campaign tracking, so you can see the profits from your advertising. So, you know, as you grow, you'll want to learn how to track your ads. Don't worry about it in the beginning if you don't want to, but in the future, you got complete ad tracking available for all your advertising avenues, and it's already built in. We've got live weekly hangouts with the leaders to help you grow your business with a solid plan. We've got a $10,000 per month daily live mastermind with a 6-figure earner on our team, Mike Hobbs. You've got daily action assignments that will tell you exactly what to do every day so you don't miss a step. We've got daily morning Think and Grow Rich mindset calls. Facebook community with thousands of other team members who you can get connected with and network with, people who are making crazy amounts of money. We've got advanced blogging training, basically how to blog for consistent free traffic. $1 million tax secrets interview to set up your business foundation. You know, you don't need to set up a business or a corporation in the beginning, just run it personally. But as you grow and as you start making money, you'll definitely want to set up something like an LLC for tax benefits. Now, what's an LLC? Don't even worry about that for now if you don't know, okay? Let's focus on making your first 10 grand as quickly as possible. We've got advanced mindset training. You know, mindset is super important to your overall success. So we'll train your mind to think and help attract success. Again, this is all stuff that is available to you, but is not necessary to jump in and start seeing immediate results. What are the necessary steps for that? Just jump in and drive traffic. Everything else is extra. So if you start getting overwhelmed at all, just remember, all I need to do is take action and drive traffic. You can worry about the rest later, after you're seeing results. All the bonuses and everything extra, just worry about it later if you're overwhelmed. But there is more, so let's keep going. You also get advanced Facebook training. John, who's on my team, he'll show you how he went from $0 to $12,000 per month using only Facebook. Kevin, also on our team, he generates over 300 free good leads a day on Facebook, and he'll show you how. Mike Hobbs, you guessed it, he's on the team, and he uses videos to generate high quality leads for free. And yes, he's going to show you how. You also get advanced social media training, how to drive traffic from places like LinkedIn, Google+, Twitter, and of course Facebook is one of those social media sites. You get advanced video marketing, how to use videos to drive traffic. You get classified marketing training, free leads on Craigslist. You know, many people struggle on Craigslist, but we have people who are growing their business exclusively and successfully with Craigslist. They're going to show you how. I like this one, solo ads and banner advertising with yours truly, Chris Campbell. You also get email story selling with Franco, and he's also on our prosperity team. You also get access to my traffic partners and ad managers that I've raved about over and over again. My autopilot advertising. You know, those thousands of leads I get every week with a simple email or phone call telling them how many leads I want. Yep, you get access to these guys. That's cool stuff, right? So, you know, you want 5,000 good niche-specific hits on your website next week, even this week? Done. Really cool stuff. You also have access to done-for-you advertising co-ops. You'll be able to buy shares of those. You also get access to my direct mail campaigns. I've made millions through direct mail, and you'll have access to the same campaigns that I use to this day. You also get Facebook and YouTube pay-per-click with people on our team who generate thousands of leads every single day with this method. You get advanced search engine optimization with Troy. This is about as advanced as it gets, but this guy earns 6 figures a month using only SEO, and he's on our team. Really cool stuff. You also get your very own personal business assistant. Our conversions more than doubled when we added PVAs calling our leads and taking our calls, and our average sale price nearly tripled. No one else is doing that for their members. No one else is really doing that for themselves. So I'm excited to now offer this feature to you for the very first time. You know, I'm amazed at how much money everyone else just leaves on the table by not doing this. You get access to our 2-day live workshop in Chicago that people paid up to $2 grand to attend. Here, the top leaders taught exactly what they were doing to generate traffic and make enough sales to be 5 out of the top 10 affiliates in all of Empower Network. Now, I know that's a lot of stuff, but I've got it all outlined for you with daily action assignments that take just 15 to 30 minutes each day, so you know how to digest it all and make the most of your time, yielding the biggest returns possible. Now, I've got just a couple important things for you in the next and final video, and then I'm going to get you started right away. So go ahead, check out the next video, and during that video, a button is going to pop up so you can get started right away. You'll instantly have your website and everything you need to make a life-changing, true lifestyle income. So head on over to the next video and let's get you started right now.
You know, my first 14 days I made $9,300 with Empower Network, which led to about $22,000 my first month. And now I average anywhere between $50,000 to $60,000 a month, and have made right around $580,000 with Empower Network at the time of this video, and it continues to increase. So we're moving in the right direction, definitely.
Now I'm actually making more money than I made in my network marketing company, but the money is real pipeline money. What does that mean? Well, pipeline money is money where you basically build a pipeline that dumps money into your bank account, and once the pipeline is built, you don't have to be standing there watching it, making sure there's no cracks in it. You can go do what you want to do, like take your kids to school. It's one of the things I do every day. Take my son to school, be with my family. That's pipeline money, and I had almost stopped believing it was possible because of all the disappointments and frustrations that I've had in the home business profession, but the Empower Network has made that dream a reality, is actually doing it for my family and for many other people.
Empower is the first one that people stuck, people stayed, people make money. We're all on a track to success, and I've not experienced that in any other company. This is the first one.
Just a few years ago, I was struggling. I was going through a bankruptcy. My wife and I, we were to a point where I literally had to borrow $4,000 from her grandma just to pay for the mortgage. We were borrowing money from our church for food orders so we can get by. And I looked at my life and I actually didn't have a lot of money growing up. And I didn't want my family to go through that like I did my entire life. So we were looking online, we were looking for ways to earn some income, and just 18 months ago we found a system that has literally changed our lives. We make more money in a month now than we've made in an entire year.
I plugged in, I got to work, and 1 year later I am a 5-figure per month earner from home. I spend all day with my family, and quite frankly, I couldn't be more blessed.